Alex, love your thesis here. I disagree with parts of it, though, which is going to be fun. I think big tech, you argued that they're vulnerable to outside challenges, refocusing on the core. And while they are doing that, they also seem to be investing still in key strategic initiatives. It's not like they're taking their eye off the ball entirely. And at the same time, capital funding is drying up for some upstarts, isn't it? So doesn't that give them an advantage?
Yeah, it does. And I think in the short term, you might see advantages that could be a mirage. It's going to look really good for big tech. They're going to be able to cut down on costs and be more profitable in the short term. And the companies that might be nipping at their heels, the Series C and the Series D startups, they're going to be drying out of funding. And then they're not going to be able to compete as well. So it's going to look really good. But I do think you can't deny the fact that these companies are pulling back. Yes, they're definitely funding strategic initiatives. But those experimental projects that used to come up and would get the money because why not, they're not going to be funded anymore. And I think that exposes these companies to long-term vulnerability. So no matter how much they're funding their strategic initiatives down the line, there's going to be some short-term vulnerability, no question about it.
I hear that. I also hear at the same time from some CEOs and high-level managers almost a sense of silver lining relief here, that the laws of physics, not just in the stock market certainly, but in the labor market, are returning, right? Management is reasserting itself, saying, no, we can't do everything. As a matter of fact, you can't hire that extra person, where, a year or so ago, they found it really difficult to make that argument.
Well, John, this is where I disagree with you, because you can cut employees. The question is, are you cutting the right employees? It's much easier to say we're going to do a labor reduction and end up losing the people who are responsible for the most innovative initiatives inside the company, because they'll have a place to go. The people who don't really see a future, they're going to do whatever they can to hold on to their jobs. And so you could end up cutting the people who are driving the initiatives in the company. They're actually making a difference and holding on to those loafers. And I think that's the problem. I think with Meta, you see a real issue here, right? Where they're taking people in projects that were not really panning out and saying you have 30 days to find a new job or you're gone. Well, the people working on projects that might not pan out, they were the people who had the chance to build the next big thing. Or the people in the safer projects, it's a matter of who you end up losing. And I think this is a thing that could really get lost when you don't read between the lines here.
To that point, Alex, this was part of the discussion at that Google All Hands that our CNBC reporter Jennifer Elias got a hold of. The management was asked about raises, equity, and bonuses. Would that remain on track? And I thought this was kind of interesting. The response was, they won't deviate from paying workers at the top end of the market. So that leaves a lot open. To your point, who do they consider the top end of the market? They're most crucial to their competitive advantage. To go back to what John was saying, I also like a debate. So what about one word here, the bundle? When it comes to Microsoft, are they not in a stronger position by focusing on packaging their stuff together, putting some of the incumbents out of business because they can do so? They've already got access to the enterprise, the biggest enterprise players, and they can say, hey, look, if you use Teams for your video, for your messaging, collaboration, and a whole host of other products. They're going into cybersecurity now. That's a strong way to play this, right?
Well, Microsoft is no stranger to doubling down on its strengths and riding that to profitability for a long time. We know they did that with Windows. I think in the short term, again, you're going to see some good things. My worry about is the long term. Think about what just happened to Adobe, right?
But that
Adobe
is the
the
long
market
term.
leader.
They're getting market share from doing that.
Yeah, I agree. And it can look that way in the near term, but the long term, you can end up having issues. Again, I'm going to point to the Adobe example. They were the only one in the game. And then out of nowhere, right? How quickly did Figma come up? Because they weren't reinventing quick enough. And now they had to make this deal that ended up hurting the stock because it was defensive and they needed to do it. So I think that with these companies, it can look good in the near term. And I understand they can take market share. There's a way to capitalize on these moments. It's a question of whether to do it or not.